I had a blast at the Renton City Retro, in which this was a smaller convention. It was a Devil May Cry voice actor reunion, and this is organized by Emilio. There was a VIP party. I attended that and was there Saturday. It was a 2-day show. Went up with my good friend Corey and had an absolute blast. Just wanted to share some of the fun you can have at smaller game conventions. And the VIP party had some games set up, some food, as well as an amazing rock band setup. Every song available, organized with the setup from my good friend Kay. And I did more karaoke than I thought I ever would do when John Riggs was there with his family, and just had so much fun. And these are the types of things that happen at smaller game conventions. They're very personal. You can just hang out. You're not stressed by being overwhelmed by tons of people. Well, here's the actual convention. And what I liked about the convention, it was a good mix of artists as well as local vendors in the Seattle area. And had a lot of fun going around and checking out different things. This vendor here had some really cool artwork, and just wanted to show it in my video. There also was a homebrewer there, Game Losers. They had an amazing booth set up where they were selling their games, and I purchased one, and they gave me one. I'm going to show that later in the video. And so, great NES homebrewer. There was some cool Dreamcast stuff there, and it was just a wide variety and good mix of games. And a lot of the vendors were able to work out deals, and so it was fairly quiet, and I enjoyed the low-key atmosphere. Reggie was up there with his friend, and it was good to hang out with him and talk and reminisce about old times. And it was just a good time. It was a very chill show, and that's the other benefit of smaller game conventions, the chill vibe. I saw this cool Tiger handheld. Haven't seen this in person yet, and it was nice to see that. There were several other unique items that I found on the vendor hall, and it's pretty sweet. So here it is. It was a small show, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun at a smaller game convention. A lot of people were there to see the Devil May Cry actors, as they seem to have a crowd around them. There was a really cool arcade setup here, and they had a lot of really cool, like, Japanese style cabs, and nice to see that. And lots of cool games. People seem to be having quite a blast playing there. Here's some more vendors in the back here, but it was just a cool vibe. I had a lot of fun, and more importantly, it seemed like everybody else was having fun too. There was a wide variety of product, everything from Vita, Switch, Xbox 360, Wii U, a lot of PlayStation 4, Nintendo, Sega. It was actually a decent amount of Sega Genesis stuff there, GameCube, you name it. It was a wide variety across the span of multiple decades of game consoles. A little bit of Saturn there. It was nice to see that. Lunacy there. That's a pretty tough game to get. Original Xbox, Dreamcast. Heck, they even had some CDI games. Kind of nuts. Saturn import. Was some Saturn import there. And it was just a good mix of different types of games. And it was just kind of nice. I haven't been to Renton City Retro. It's been around a long time, and I haven't been in several years. So going to check it out. And there are already plans for next year. I'm hoping the best for them. As you know what, I just had a lot of fun, and had to do a shout out to Emilio organizing this and inviting me. It was just so much fun to just meet up with people, see vendors I haven't seen in a long time, and kind of see the wares. There was toys there as well. Nice thing about Renton City is that there's a wide variety of toys as well. It's not just video games. It's cards, it's a mix of things, but there was a lot of games. It was predominantly video games, so it was nice to see that. Saw all sorts of stuff, and this vendor here had a nice setup here, real well organized. But did you go to Renton City? Is this something you've wanted to check out? And I just wanted to share a little bit of what the floor looked like and some of my pickups. I did pick up a couple games from my friend Corey and he used to have a store in Longview. He now is in Portland area, and this is 8-bit cart Atlantis, and this was an upgrade from my copy. It was in better shape, label wasn't faded, and you know what, 8-bit is a fun computer to collect for. There's several cartridges. The cartridges are different colors and by different companies. It's as varied as some other classic computers, but it sometimes gets forgotten about. Just wanted to show what Atlantis looks like on the 8-bit computer, and enjoy just collecting for it. You know, I don't have a complete set, just enjoy kind of passively collecting for it. And then this is Crazy Shootout by K-Byte. This is a label variation because K-Byte offered this before it was purchased by CBS or published by CBS. And if you're wondering, you know, what this game is like, it's kind of like a knockoff of Berserk. It's not as good, but I did enjoy it. Checking it out, has some neat animations there. But yeah, I enjoy playing games such as this, so I'm a big fan of Berserk. It is a slight variation of the game, and this is on, I do believe, the 5200 as well. But I had to support the other homebrewer that we saw at the show, as you know, I'm an independent publisher, and it was really nice to chat with them. They did give me a game, Hoarding Disorder, and this is made with NES Maker, Puzzle Maker, and you know what, pretty awesome. It's a fun little puzzle game. I'll show some of the gameplay here. You go around trying to collect all the games, you fill the holes with money, and get the key, and you go to the exit. So yeah, it's a pretty fun little game. It's definitely a parody game, and you know, I was just happy to be honored to pick it up. And there's more about Game Losers. Their itch link is below, where it's connected to their social media, and you can check them out for yourself and pick up digital copies of the games. They also had Crypto Fascis, and you know what, that looks like another Puzzle Maker game, and I picked it up, purchased it. I asked them kind of what their best seller was, and they expressed it was this one. And the same thing, you're a government agent giving your friends pills. It's, you know, weird premise, but anyways, kind of the same gameplay style. But I was happy to support them, and just really had a good time at the show. I want to thank Emilio and all people involved with Renton City. I had a blast. Would love to come back. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you take care.